The new implant of NDS is better than the existing NSC about the initial fixation. And also, there is an increased bone density, even where bone density is poor and placing smoothly, making a strong for the pressure of occlusion as a long term. It is the end of the first surgery without the second surgery and not necessary to remove abutment, which is the existing weakness of one body implant, and possible to connect abutment, which is a strong point of two body, and no screw loosing phenomenon caused by the connection part is located in the center of the prosthesis. There are no the inflammation and bone resorption caused by infection. Sinus elevation procedures is requiring highly specialized treatment because patients can possibly have after effect due to the inflammation from sinus membrane damage. Sinus drill, as sinus implant instrument, has been developed to enable to replace implant without sinus membrane damage, which is for sinus elevation surgery. Looking at the surgical procedure, drills equipped with a stopper, which is fit for sinus depth, will be used gradually to expand after initial drilling. Sinus drill equipped with a stopper, which is asked to reach to the length of sinus membrane, will be drilled. The round drill, whereas inside of drill is holding the center axis of hole without rotation to guide sinus drill to expand the hole. When a drill reaches the end of the maxilla, a round drill is rotating and drilling with sinus drill to enter into the inside of sinus drill. When the end of stopper is reached by an internal spring, a round drill push out remain bone chips with a membrane together to make it safe to drilling without any damage a membrane as by stop drilling. Using the bone condenser to check the drilling condition and depth. Using the holder to inject the distilled water to expand the inner membrane safely, as much as injected artificial bone. Distilled water injects to the artificial bone where the natural drainage is expanded space and a stabilization period is elapsed after placing implant NSD by hardening a bone condenser and closing a cover screw. After the stabilization period, remove the cover screw and place the healing abutment and then go through a stabilization period. After a stabilization period, remove the healing abutment and cast teeth by the impression to place abutment and then place a prosthesis to complete the procedure. The new abutment is an innovative healing abutment to shorten to complete the procedure by the prosthesis immediately after completing the stabilization period and removing a cover screw and replacing the healing abutment. In addition, lock-solid abutment applied patent technology will prevent the rotation on the screw part of the slope portion formed on the inner surface of prosthetics, and it will be 100% prevent screw loosening after placing prosthetics. Alternatively, the other way of procedure for sinus implant is to fill the artificial bone by the side procedure of sinus drill, after securing the space where sinus part is made an incision from the side. After the same way of implant procedures, this is an innovative procedure made to relieve the burden on sinus implant surgery, which is hard and expertise.